What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the McFarlane Toys Pacific Rim KAIJU Knifehead action figure playset. That's right, my zillions. The next McFarlane Pacific Rim set we are reviewing is the mighty Knifehead. That's right. We got like one of the first major kaiju encountered in the movies. I mean, not the exact first, but the first major one, right? That our Jaegers fight. That Gypsy, a Danger fights, and it's a good one. And here are all his little stats. Here is some intel. It's a really nice box. I really like it. You know, it's just gonna go in the garbage for me, but I do dig it. The only thing I don't dig, and there goes the box, is that they put this really cool art in here. I'm not gonna bother showing it fully again, but it's really nice. It's like kind of like this, but I think even nicer. I don't know, maybe I could show it a little bit, but there it is. But that's not important. These things come with a comic book, but they are not page puncher. Not page punchers. Action figure playsets. Page punchers is not what this is branded as, okay? Are we good now? Without any further ado, let's get to this review. But looking at that page, Pacific Rim Aftermath #1 from Legendary Comics is the comic that comes with this. We have a piece of a bigger puzzle on the back. I guess that's how all of these are going. And then, you know, we got a nice little comic book here on the inside. You know, I will be taking a look at reading these in full at some point. Probably not doing a review of them at all, but maybe, you never know. I don't think so. I don't review comics. I review toys. I work on comics, but I don't review comics. But it does look pretty decent, you know? Yeah, it's not bad. There's some things I would have done differently, but it's not so bad. But yeah, not bad. Not so bad, guys. And then, yeah, there you go, comic. It's kind of a cool thing. At this point, with 4 and 4, I'm guessing you get, not even guessing, I'm pretty sure I know, that you're getting 1 through 4 of Aftermath and 1 through 4 of whatever the other thing is called. I can't remember it right now. It's not important. But you get 2 full comic series, which is nice, which is a nice thing. And, you know, these comics are valued at $4 a piece, so definitely factor that into the price of the set. The set is $20 minus 4, $16 for the set. I think you're getting your money's worth. And here is the Knifehead set out of the package. As you can see, it comes with 2 vehicles, and they are different vehicles from the 2 that we've done so far. And if you haven't seen my reviews yet, I did Strike Your Eureka thus far, and Raiju. So this one comes, please do check those out. They are quite cool. This one has one of these little like Humvee type vehicles. It has a bit of blackwash on it, like the rest, and it's in that nice little kind of metallic-y pearlescent green. I like it. I think it's cool. This one is pretty decent on the details for sure. Nothing going on the bottom, but you know, that's not terrible. And then we get this type of tank. I don't know what these types of tanks are called, but this is cool and, again, different than the tank we've gotten thus far. I like it. Does the turret move on this? I didn't even check. It does, just like the other tank, so that's pretty cool. So this is one of those 8-wheelers. Again, I'm not sure what this is called. I think this is the one that goes, you know, it could go in the water. Again, I don't know for sure what it's called, but it's cool. It works. I like it, actually. It's actually quite neat. Again, a little blackwash, that green, you know, some nice detailing throughout. Yeah, these are great. Both vehicles are excellent. Then you get the building. It does have the base we've seen twice before already. Very simple. You could turn it any way you wish. And then it has a nice building, which, again, is the same for the first 3 segments like the other 2, but the top is different. So you're getting different tops with these, and then they are breakable buildings, you know, ready for some paint. They do have some like scuff marks on them. I don't know. I think that's intentional because it looks like a little bit of paint, but it almost looks like just legit scratch marks. But these work, you know, that's the inside. You see all the pillars and stuff broken, but it's cool. It works. You know, you could customize them. You can make them smaller if you want. So I do dig that. And again, the tops are different here than the first 2, which is excellent. So far, 3 different buildings. And then we have Knifehead, who has got some interesting articulation. Nothing going on in the head. The big arms move. They're on swivels. The little arms move outwardly. The legs do not move. I thought they might. They are cut, but they're glued in, you know? Nothing I've done heat or anything, and you can see it's glued. So that's a bit of a bummer. However, the waist is on a ball joint. So you're actually getting really nice movement out of the waist. That is very cool. The only problem is the way the legs are shaped with one forward, one back. You know, you're always going to have to keep one of these big arms down for it to balance and actually stand. Otherwise, it's just going to fall into your building and get it destroyed. So you're going to have to put, you know, an arm down to balance it. You know, that's a bit of a bummer, but I do appreciate this really nice, smooth, you know, waist articulation. I think that works really, really well, but I wish the legs did a little bit something different. So taking a look at this one in full, I'm gonna say this, it's the best we've done thus far. It is excellent. Proportions are fantastic. I think this looks phenomenal as a knife head. You do have just a couple of streaks of bioluminescence, and they are on the arms. The yellow looks really good over that green, dark green sculpt. You know, I like it a lot. It's nice, it's clean, it works on both sides. And of course, you know, you get the bioluminescence there too. But the yellow I meant. You get the blue in there, which looks phenomenal. You actually have some red paint. I don't know why they bothered, but you got some red paint inside the mouth. Can you see that? Well, you see that on the upper mouth? That's interesting, right? But the teeth are painted blue, clean, very well done. The teeth itself look good. Then you got these going up the eyes, and they look good as well. So that's pretty cool. The rest of the head sculpt is really nice. His knife head looks pretty good. Really great detail. Of course, you're going to get nice detail out of a McFarlane. I think that goes without saying. Very nicely done. I like it a lot. You do have a gray paint going down. It goes all the way up to his chin, too. This gray paint that's sprayed across the chest, down all the way into the tail, and it gradiates pretty well into that tail. So that's pretty good. The tail itself looks good. A little spike here at the end looks good. Again, very nice details. I do like it. The legs look pretty good. No paint on the legs, but actually, there is a little black wash. There is a little black wash on the legs up here. That's pretty cool. So I think they look pretty good. Nice details. Again, you got this paint that goes up the tail. The bottom of the tail looks really good. The front of the chest looks pretty good. You know, all the way back up to the chin, which is nice. And again, that head sculpt is excellent from all angles. It looks really good. And then the back looks pretty good. Nice details there. You know, very well done. The little arms look good. No paint on the little arms that I can see, but some nice sculpt work there. Again, the chest looks excellent. And then the arms, we got the yellow paint there. That looks really good, but again, beautiful molded detail. In the forearms, the kind of exposed bone forearms, they look They look pretty good, man. I like them. The hands are fantastic too. Look at that. Very, very well done. And this hand is like, you know, it's the same, right? They're opened the same. This one looks stretched further for some reason. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But it looks good either way. Like the nails. And, you know, the legs are different. So here's one. And here is the other. There's even sculpt work on the bottom of the feet, which is nice. So you aren't skimping on details. It's not a ton of paint, but it's not a little either. You have the paint that goes all across the chest, all the way down into the tail, and then, you know, the other only highlights. Oh, you know what? The bottom of the mouth is painted too. How did I not notice that? I noticed the top, but I didn't notice the bottom. So there's some paint here. There's some paint. It looks pretty good, guys. I like it. The shape is excellent. Yeah, this is a very, very nice little knife head, man. This is actually, he actually feels like, compared to the other two, it feels really chunky and awesome. And for your size comparisons for knife head, here it is with a couple of other knife heads I have in my collection, including the big NECA and the like vinyl knockoff of the first NECA. Yeah, but it's a good one and widely available like on eBay or AliExpress, whatever, and it's a really nice figure, to be honest. And here's Raijin, as well as I forget this dude's name, but you know, from DST and Sovi Spirits. So you get a little variety of different size kaijus from Pacific Rim that are out there, and also 3 different shades of knife head here. You know what? They all work for me. They're all fine. I don't care. But for the size of comparison that really counts here is knife head with his fellow kaiju Raiju and Striker Eureka. And he's pretty good, man. I like how these guys size. They're all very, very cool. It's a really neat little size to have these types of figures, and I dig it. I really, really do so far. And my final thoughts, this is my favorite of the 3 I've reviewed thus far. It looks fantastic. Yeah, you know, it doesn't stand too well without getting the arms down, and the legs not moving isn't so hot. But I think it looks fantastic. You know, I don't mind the colors at all. I really like the waist movement. That was a nice surprise. The building is fine. It goes well with the rest. And the 2 vehicles are really, really good. So, yeah, this is a great set, and my favorite of the 3 thus far. It's really good. You want these to keep getting better and better, you know? Like, I don't know if it will continue like that, but so far, so good. I've liked, you know, each better than the last. So that's a good trend, right? We'll see how the rest goes, but this is a really, really good one. Maybe I'll do a, you know, which I feel is best at the end video, you know, a ranking video, shall we? Maybe we will. But I really do like this. It's a very cool little knife head, and there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with stuff like this cool little knife head in the McFarlane Pacific Rim line. Till next time, peace out, peeps.